After. And here we are recording, and this is Debbie Hill and Jen Friedland, and we're here for our Zoom on Tuesday, our Lunch and Learn. And today we are going to be learning about hormones and men, actually. We're going to talk about all the oils and products that men can use. I know a lot of women that get involved, a lot of times their husbands are kind of like apprehensive about joining in Young Living and questioning it. And then once they start using the products themselves and seeing the difference, that they kind of get more on board. We also have a whole men's line of different things that men can use. So we're going to cover a few of those. I'm going to start. I think we'll go back and forth like we've been doing lately. I guess, Jen, we didn't really talk about this, but if you have something you want to say, maybe give me like about what I'm talking about so that I can kind of pause and you can talk. So I'm going to start with this product called Prostate Health. If you can see it in my glare, of course not. But anyway, this is it's a gel cap. You can see like this. And my husband takes these. Whoops, he's not going to take that one. But he takes these every night or every morning. It sits by his toothbrush. And this is supposed to help maintain his prostate. And he's getting up there, and it's like, you know what? It's really important to keep that healthy. So I'm going to tell you what the book right here, I'm reading from the EDR, and what that says. And it says prostate health is uniquely formulated to support the male glandular system in maintaining healthy, normal prostate function. And the ingredients are saw palmetto and pumpkin seeds, which support a healthy prostate. They also have the blends of oils of geranium, fennel, myrtle, lavender, and peppermint, which contain chemical compounds that are anti-inflammatory. And it's a precise vegetable soft gel that quickly releases the nutrients to absorb into the system and helps reduce inflammation, promote easy urination, and support normal male activities. So I can tell you, since my husband has been taking this, it's probably been, I would say, at least 6 months. He definitely doesn't get up as much in the middle of the night as he used to. So that's a really good thing. So I don't know if any of you have used Prostate Health, or your husbands have used, or boyfriends. If they have and you want to add something in, I'm truly open. Just give me a wave and we'll unmute you. Jen, do you have anything to share about this product?
Just that I agree. My aunt takes it. Patrick needs to start taking it. Anytime that you can work on this whole lifestyle is preventative health. So anytime you can do things to proactively help for that. Prostate cancer is one of the highest rate cancer in men. So anytime that you can do things on the proactive end to help in that area. My grandfather had it. It's a very like high, what's the word I'm looking for? A recovery rate. You know, if you do get cancer, like it's one that they, that most people recover from. But if you can do things on the preventative end to keep everything functioning and avoid that, then that would definitely be good, right?
You just froze on us. Can you repeat what you just said, because you froze on us?
Which part did I don't know what I was saying. I mean, I do. I was just saying anytime you can work on the preventative end, to avoid anything, it's better.
And if you do have prostate cancer, that it is one of those that is curable. Yes. And is not as life-threatening. Right.
It has a very high very high recovery rate. So, all right. Well, I am going to move on to the Shutron Shave Cream. So if you see this name, this Shutron, there's a couple. I mean, there's a bunch. There's shave cream. There's like, I think I don't know where. I know there were like 2 or 3 other products and they couldn't find them. Apparently we're out of them. But there's like an aftershave and a, anyway, my mind is going blank right this second. But this, I have to say, like, I wanted Patrick to come on here so he could talk a little bit more about it. But it says it delivers a clean, smooth, hydrating shave with botanicals and essential oils. So by using products like this, one, you're removing a lot of the junk that's in the conventional products. Anytime you see fragrance, perfume, like however they want to fancy put it on the back, what that is saying is that they're able to, for proprietary reasons, they're able to not list up to 5,000 chemicals can be hidden under that one term. So if you, any of your products, whether you're a guy or a girl, if you look on the side of it and that's what it has on it, you might want to 100% consider finding a safer option. So, but by putting the essential oils in here, so the first ingredient in this is aloe, and then it goes into, there's zinc oxide, and just some of the oils in here are acetea, cedarwood, coriander, davana, lavender, northern lights, black spruce, Idaho blue spruce. So a bunch of different really just smell good. I think that the smells amazing, but it's really hydrating and cooling to the skin. It helps with, like, you know, razor burn, helps to reduce the inflammation that shaving can cause. So this definitely promotes like healthier looking skin in the sense that it's doing the job, it's shaving, it's not adding to your hormone disruptors, and it's promoting healthier skin in that after look. You know, if you tend to get like bumps or the any type of irritation. So I will say, too, full disclosure, like, okay, so Brittany says Andy loves the shave cream. Andy's face is a lot smoother now that he shaves with the Shutron shave cream. Patrick was not a fan of this at first, because so it's like, so sometimes, you know, when you're switching from one product to another and you're so used to the response, you're so used to like maybe like the foam like lathering up and like the look of it and the feel of it, like when we talk about bath gel or the soap sometimes, and we're used to that look and it looking that way, and it is not the same. It doesn't have the chemicals in there that are going to give you those like big foamy, it's not going to like poof out, right? It's more of like a creamy texture. I want to see, almost like thinner than toothpaste, but anyway, it smells a lot better. I'm telling you, Patrick used to shave and then he would want to come and kiss me goodbye for the day. And I'm not even joking, like, sounds dramatic, but I'm so irritated by certain smells that some mornings it would linger on me and I would literally have to like get up and go and like physically wash it off with soap, or, you know, get that smell off of me because it would start to trigger and my brain would just be killing me. So I was really happy when he finally like sucked it up and decided to figure out how to make this work, because even the kids, they smell him and be like, ugh, why does daddy still use chemicals? Like, I have not been able to break him of that, but he's finally on board. He finally got over it and love it now.
Well, Brittany says that it lasts a really long time too, so that's good.
I agree.
Very cool. So I saw you have the oil too. Does he use the Shutron oil as well?
Yes. So this is like the male counterpart to Progestins Plus. So this is the male balancing like hormone. He uses this. So sometimes people use this as aftershave. We do actually have an aftershave as well. But he sometimes just puts a little bit of this on. He'll wear it as cologne. This has in it Idaho blue spruce, which is one of even if your guy in your life is not yet on board with oils, if you start with peppermint, right? Just diffusing peppermint or putting it on the bottoms of his feet or whatever. Peppermint is one that draws in a lot of men. It helps with everything from like energy, like just the smell alone, it's a smell that they're used to, right? So if you started, the diffuser was an issue and you just start diffusing lemon, right? A common scent that like, how can you mess up lemon, right? Nobody can be like, lemon, what do you have lemon going for, you know? It's a very common scent to the nose. So the same with peppermint. So those are easy ones. And then they help with like focus and energy and things like that. So if you're coming from that aspect, like helping with focus and energy, whether it's during their workouts, whether it's just to stay alert on their drive to and from work, whatever it is, or, you know, to help with digestion and calming down their stomach. If you find something little that works and that they're amazed with, they're going to open their eyes so much quicker to like, oh my goodness, what else can I do with these, right? Or to help with like pain or achy muscles, like, hey, let me rub you down with some Panaway. and see how you feel. If they're like achy, their joints are hurting, they played sports, whatever the case may be. But Shutron is, so they could use this as a cologne, and then it also helps to balance out everything. So I went off on that tangent because I came across the blue spruce, and that was, Patrick just loves the woodsy oils. So like any Northern Lights black spruce, Idaho blue spruce, like whatever it is, give him all of the spruce oils. All right, so Idaho blue spruce, ylang ylang, ostatea, hinoki, davana, cedarwood, coriander, lemon, and Northern Lights black spruce. So again, you see a lot of the similar oils that were in the shave cream because it has the same Shutron scent to it and label. And all of those are put in there together to synergistically work together with the male system of hormones and reactions, and just supporting like healthy levels of testosterone and all the different things that go into making our guys unique. That's why we've got the Shutron. And Shutron, if you look to the women's Murrah, I think I'm saying that right. I never know how to say it, but Shutron and is the male character in a book that Gary wrote called The Gift. And then Mira or Myra, I don't even know how to say that right, was the female character. So that's where those two line names came about, if you're wondering, like, what is Shutron?
Cool. Very good. My husband actually got going with the oils because he started using them for his teeth and gums. And he was using thieves and wintergreen. And I think I've told the story before, but he had all kinds of receding going on, and he was supposed to have that fixed. And I heard that it might help, so he started using wintergreen and thieves in his mouth. And then when he went to the surgeon to actually have that fixed, the surgeon looked at the x-ray and then looked in his mouth and looked back again and said, "Oh, it's not as bad as it shows on the x-ray. So you tell me." So that kind of made him a believer at that point. And now, like, he's got his little lineup of, his prostate health and his thieves and his peppermint. And when he kisses me good morning and good night, I get a mouthful of peppermint and thieves, because that's what he's using every single day. And then we throw in tea tree every once in a while. And what else is there that I was thinking that he uses? Oh, and then I made him, he has an issue. He loves his cheese. And so I made him a little thing, and I wasn't sure how he was doing with his blood pressure. So I made him a little roll-on that helps balance his blood pressure there. So he's got his whole little setup in the bathroom where his oils are and his stuff that he uses. Another one that I wanted to talk to about is goldenrod. I don't know if you ever use goldenrod, but it is said to be good for his rod and make it golden, I guess is the, if you can read between my lines, is the best and nicest way to put it. Or so goldenrod is one of those oils that you might want to pick up if you want to enhance your sex life. So goldenrod, you can always make a roll on and let them put it where the action happens and see what happens.
Yes, so funny. Whenever, that's like the big joke in Young Living, whenever goldenrod comes back in stock and everybody quickly buys it up. But it also really helps with just blood circulation in the heart. So obviously that's why it's also happening downstairs as well, with helping to increase blood flow. But it's in a lot of protocols for just healthy blood function and circulation, all that kind of stuff with the heart as well. What recipe did you use for your husband's oral care? Is that what you mean, NP?
Yeah. Yeah, for example, actually what he does is he actually takes a Q-tip and puts it on both thieves and then peppermint. Thieves and wintergreen, and he just kind of rubs it on his gums with a Q-tip.
Oh, blood pressure. Sorry.
Blood pressure. I'll have to look up the recipe for you. It's actually, I just got it from one of the books. I know I do Aroma Life. I definitely do Aroma Life, and I think I throw something else in there.
know that for my dad's, I don't know off the top of my head, but I did get it from the book, and I just kind of, I always go to the book and then I'm like, okay, what do I have? What can I work with here? And then there were some that we added too, but I want to say marjoram was one of them, ylang ylang, definitely Aroma Life. Aroma Life too has like a lot of the singles that are listed out. So if you're just going for one, I added Shutron to it as well. So I figured it couldn't hurt, but if you look in the pocket reference, it does have that specifically under there. Brittany said, we love applying goldenrod and blue spruce, the inner thighs for him 15 to 20 minutes before go time. That is, if you guys have ever looked into Lucy Libido, that would be another great place to start as far as like oils for in the bedroom. She has a lot of great things. And I wish I had my 2 tubes here, which is the one, is it Cypress? Cypress?
That's
or
for
blue
circulation.
spruce, where they say like they hold up the tube that the oils come in from Young Living, smaller one, and then they're like, if you want to go from this to this, the smaller tube to the bigger tube. My favorite part of the Lucy class. So if you're not familiar with Lucy Libido, you can definitely check that out or text one of us and we can send you some graphics, because there's a lot of things with hormonal health, oils in the bedroom. There's all sorts of like fun, safe lubes that you can make, and just all sorts of stuff to just enhance everything in the bedroom. Speaking of that, Energy is another one that Patrick really likes. It's EN space R space DEE, Energy, and just helping with all over. So a lot of times, between work and activities and whatever's going on in life, we all can struggle with high and low energy. If the guy in your life has like any type of like commute going on, or just all those things can weigh down. So a few drops of this on, the back of their neck, on the bottoms of their feet, like pre-post workout kind of thing, or just for their day in general. I also like crown of the head, or they could take and just kind of like put it on, like almost like an aftershave. I've seen a lot of men do that as well. That's one that I find to be helpful for him.
I forgot of another one that actually my husband also has that I make a roll on out of, and that is Mister.
Yes.
So he uses Mister, and that's a blend to decongest the prostate and promote greater male balance. And it's got sesame seeds, sage, fennel, lavender, myrtle, yarrow, and peppermint in it. So I make up a roll on for him with that, like 25 drops of Mister, and then V6. And that's, again, like in his little section in the bathroom where he's got his roll on. So he'll turn the bottle upside down and like put it where the cap is on the upside down on the roll on to kind of let me know, okay, I need more, like refill.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I go over every once in a while and refill all my dad's rollers.
Yeah.
So
this way, it's like, I'm not looking at your roll-ons. I don't really know. So if I see that they're upside down, then I know, okay, it's time.
My dad will just like text me a picture of like all the ones that are out. Like, okay, what do I do with these? And not that he is capable of doing those himself. They'd say right on it what it has in there, but I'm like, whatever. If you'll use it, if I'll come help you, I'll come help you. I don't care. Whatever it takes. I actually went and got this out. I have a fit and active kit, and then Patrick like just took and saved. So this is the case that comes with it. Whoops. And I forget off the top of my head, honestly, what all came in here originally. But it is a good deal. So if you look that up, I don't have it in front of me, but I'm just going to show you some of the things that he carries around with him in his soccer bag. For one, Panaway, this is one of the first ones in the kit. This comes in the starter kit. He was experiencing a lot of relief for joint pain and discomfort and just soreness pre-post workout. So with this one, I like to mix it with a carrier oil. It can like it smells like almost like an icy hot, like Bengay type, due to the wintergreen in it. So wintergreen is very cooling. It's very calming to the body. It reduces, minor inflammation, that kind of stuff. Because these are dry oils, meaning it's not an oil like olive oil or coconut oil. It's not a carrier oil. So when we mention the essential oils, it has the word oil in it, but it's technically not an oil in the sense that coconut oil, jojoba, anything with a high fat content is. So those are like a greasier oil that you're going to take and you could like moisturize your skin with. When you take and put this on your skin, it's going to drop and it's absorb right where you put it. There's not much spreadability in and of itself because it's going to pull right into the skin. If you take a little bit of coconut oil, whatever carrier oil you like, and add a few drops of this to it, you can now spread it over a larger area of the body. So if you're trying to, put it on if their legs are sore or the upper back, lower back, you're trying to spread it out to a larger area, that's a great reason to use a carrier oil. The second reason is if it does get too tingly, if you're trying to put this on post-workout and now you have like hot, sweaty skin, sometimes when you mix some of the oils with water, it can intensify that cooling or that heat, spicy feeling. So if you want to cool that down, which then can lead to, sometimes it's too uncomfortable, especially depending on which part of the body it's on. Which brings me to another point of reason why you might want to, keep carrier oil in your pocket, because if you start to rub on some essential oils for relief in one area, and then your guy goes to the bathroom and then uses the same oils on his hands and he's going to the bathroom to assist himself and things get a little bit too hot and heated downstairs, then you're going to want to add some more coconut oil to that area to calm down and cool the body. You're not going to want to add water. Water is just going to intensify it again. So make sure their hands are nice and cleaned off before they're going to the bathroom, especially if they've applied anything like Panaway or peppermint, because everything else will definitely be a lot cooler. You know what I'm saying? Do you want me to finish going through this or do you want to talk about a different
Go
one?
ahead. Go.
Okay, so some of the other ones he has in here are RC. So RC and Raven. Raven is what comes in the kit. This used to come in the kit. They're very similar. So any type of respiratory care, any type of like, putting it on pre or post workout to just help to open up the airways. You can also do the same with peppermint on the bottom of the feet. It's been proven to show that people are running longer, jumping faster, further, all that stuff. So leading me to peppermint. Also very cooling. So if you're going like on a preventative end so pre-workout, taking some of this, it's going to help enhance your performance. Sorry about my daughter. She's losing her mind upstairs. Sorry. But trying not to be distracted by her. So it'll help to enhance your performance in that realm, but it'll also help to cool the body down. So putting it in your water beforehand will help to just keep the body temperature cooler, especially I know for Florida, it's getting really hot. Just in general, even if you're not working out, this is going to help cool you off. And it can also help with, it helps to drive other oils deeper into the body. So when you layer them together with Panaway, Copaiba, it helps to get those oils deeper into the muscle and help to repair any muscle damage or anything like that. And then he has lavender in here, which aside from, well, I don't know. Honestly, I'll have to ask him why he particularly put that one in there. I mean, it's great for calming. It's great for, he may even have it in there, honestly, because sometimes, actually, I know that this is why he has it in there. Sometimes when he's playing soccer, guys end up getting hurt and he'll just pull it out and like dump it on their cuts. So like their cleats will nick each other or they'll slide on the grass and get rug burnt, like on the whatever. So good first aid oil to have in there. And then the same with the lip balm, the lavender lip balm. It's just, he loves it. We all love it. It's great for just chapped skin, any dry skin, like anywhere, cuticles, anything on the body, but also like boo-boo. So if he gets like rug burn or anything, he plays indoor and outdoor soccer. And then this one, KidSense Owie, again, so this is like his first aid kit / in post-workout. And then the Fit and Active kit does come with this Cool Azul. And every time he brings this out, like all the guys on the field are like, I want some. And he's like, get your own, dude. So they have the Cool Azul Sports Gel. This is the first one that came out. And it's formulated with, so this has 10% essential oils. Cool Azul Sports Gel is a perfect choice before and after physical activity. So it has, again, first ingredient, aloe, olive. So this one's definitely more of like that gel type. Almost looks like an aloe vera type consistency. It's clear, and it feels really nice. It's like that nice, like cooling effect. But then they did come out with, and I don't have the bottle in here, this is just the box, but they do have the Cool Azul Pain Relief Cream. If you notice, this one has the drug fact sheet on the back. So this one has a higher concentration of the wintergreen in it for that pain relief dual action. It provides penetrating and cooling pain relief. As Young Living's Pain Relief Cream provides penetrating and cooling relief from minor muscle and joint aches, arthritis, strains, bruises, and sprains. Our plant-based formula combines the power of wintergreen essential oil with our exclusive Cool Azul blend while remaining free of synthetic ingredients. So again, if you have somebody in your life that's used to using like an Icy Hot, like a Bengay type product, this would be what you want to switch it with. Patrick likes to layer both of these. He likes them for a different reason. This one, the fact that they went back after they had formulated this one, they got Dr. Mike Buch an amazing job of several products, getting those drug fact sheets and getting that approval onto our products. And by doing that, it just helps us with saying things like arthritis and sprains and strains. Whereas before we kind of had to like hint around that, this gives us the ability to say, yes, it does the same thing as the synthetics without any of the added damage. So it has the methyl silicate, salicylate, and menthol. So the menthol is from the wintergreen. So yeah, it's just a really good, it smells really good too. But those are just some of the things that he likes to carry around. And then I found one of these in his pack as well, just for like an extra protein bite. So if you guys don't have these yet, they're really good. It's a lemon blueberry protein power bite. It's a small, so if you can see, like that's how big the little protein bite is inside of there. But these, I love to carry these around in my purse, even myself, for when my daughter's losing her mind like that. So I can quickly, you know, those Snicker commercials where they're like, show like the person all crazy and then they have their Snickers and now they're a little calmer. Like those help in those situations.
Love it. I think the Cool Azul Pain Cream, I think that was one of our first products that we actually were able to, that they went out and they got the drug and were actually able to use the word pain. So that was our first step with doing that. And I know they're working on more and more of those. That was very exciting. That was like when that came out, I was like, woohoo!
Yeah.
And I haven't tried the pain cream, but I do use the Cool Azul gel, and it's a tiny bit, goes a long way.
Yes.
It will last a really, really, really long time. So you don't need even like more than a dime, less than a dime, covers a really big area. So
surprised you haven't used that with your massages.
I know, it's crazy. I guess I use that. I use the OrthoEase. I use the Love Deep Relief, Panaway. I still haven't tried the CBD muscle rub yet either.
That is amazing too.
I know that on my order, and then I need other stuff. It comes off.
Yeah. Cindy's husband likes to layer the Panaway with the CBD muscle rub and then put that in. I mean, you could even mix it with something like this just to help it spread out further. Because like you said, you don't need a lot, but sometimes even with the CBD muscle rub, you don't need a lot. So you can take and spread that into a larger area. So you can take and add it to any of those massage oils or the pain creams. And so there's a lot of different options because between consistency and what people are used to, like this has a white, it's a creamier, it's not like the same, like, can you hear that? Like this one's a lot like that. It's a gel and this one's a cream. So and then the massage oils are liquid, right? So sometimes it's just personal preference as far as what guy is used to using or girl, whoever wants to use it. But what they're used to using, like consistency wise, and if you're replacing it over. So a lot of this whole lifestyle is just switching over from things that you're used to using and then getting the safer option over here. So if you have somebody that likes like a creamier consistency, gonna want to go here. If you have somebody that likes more of a gel, cooling gel, you're gonna go here. And then if you want the massage oil, you know, spreading even further, then you're gonna go with that liquidy base.
So I have this little book. I was trying to look where it doesn't say where it came from, but it's a little book about men and Young Living products with men. So it's Men of Living is what it's called. It looks like it was written by Doug and Jordan, who are Crown Diamond leaders. So I'm not really sure where I got this from, but I only have
Who is
one.
it? Doug Jordan?
It says Doug and Jordan. I don't see a last name. That they're Crown Diamond leaders.
Brittany thinks it's from
And they
Life
have
Science. That's
children.
what I was thinking as well. So
Yeah, that's what I would think.
LSP.
And that's where I get most of my stuff from is Life Science. But it's kind of cool. It goes through just a few things about sleeping. I'll just cover really quick. It goes into being focused, talking about using the Ninja Red, MindWise, and the Master Formula. So like all of us, we all can use those things. The Nitro, which we've covered in other classes. Putting joy on your heart. Clarity on the temples and the back of the neck. What was this one? For mental clarity. I can't read it. Peppermint. You were talking about peppermint. So, and then supporting the digestive system. It goes through a bunch of things for the digestive system. Seasonal support, skin and hair, where we were covering the Shutron and the shampoos. Man's Drink, again, Ninja Red. And then Blue Cypress. Using that one. For men, I'm looking to see if there's anything in particular they talk about for the cells inside and out. So, and then Young Living here. So this is a cute little thing, a little book for men to kind of get if you're interested in like promoting to men. And on
and
that,
if you want,
it
I mean,
has,
another easy way is just to go on. It's out of stock, Brittany. Just look, but you can go to Discover LSP if you want. A lot of times too, you can just type in to whatever your search engine is, just type in Young Living Men, Young Living Baby, Young Living, whatever it is that you're looking for, and click on the images and you'll find a ton of stuff. But just make sure that you're specifically looking for Young Living plus those things, because then if you just put in just generic essential oils, you get a bunch of crazy stuff back. But I did have these out because this is definitely something that he keeps in his bag as well as these nitros. So this is an amazing, so this, I mean, I think we say it every single time. Ninja Red is just a staple supplement that should be in every home. I don't care what gender, I don't even care if you're human. You have anybody that's living and breathing in your home, pets included, this would be something to help them. So it helps support every single cell in the body from the inside out. So it helps with sustainable energy. So instead of those like 5-hour energy type drinks where you're like shooting up and then coming down really hardcore, this helps to keep your energy plane sustainable, right? And even aside from that, if you're looking for a little bit more of a boost, that's where the nitro comes in. So this does not have any caffeine in it. This has a little bit of caffeine and it's coming from a natural white tea source. So aside from that, so it says supports cognitive fitness, mineral and vitamin dietary supplement. So this helps to replace and replenish a lot of things that we might be depleted of. It helps to give you like that quicker boost, that mental alertness. So I like to take this when I'm doing a long drive, or same for Patrick. And then he also likes to take this before he works out, just to help, especially if he's doing it at nighttime, because like sometimes he's just tired, even though he knows he still wants to go and play. So it comes in this little shot. You just like, you can peel that off, or you can take a pen and pop a hole right in the middle. And squirt that out to the last little drop. So they're really easy and convenient to carry around. It's 14 in a tube. And then some of the things that are in here, it says Ninja Nitro delivers a wide range of powerful cognitive enhancers in a proprietary Nitro Alert oil blend, contains 5 milligrams per serving. It contains for both the body and the mind. So it has oil-wise, so it has sweet cherry. So it has like the Ninja base, and then added into it. Trying to look at the oils that are going to jump out at me. All these, so it actually has strawberry, cranberry, coconut, natural flavors, arceola, bilberry, blackcurrant. So anyway, a lot of just really good stuff that's just going to help to increase our cognitive function and keep our body more alert and give it more of that energy. So you kind of take those as needed. I think, yeah.
They have I think it has a lot of B vitamins in it, and there's like a cocoa in there as well. It has like a tiny bit of a chocolate taste to it. But yeah, lots of B vitamins in there.
Oh, here's what I was looking for. Vanilla fruit oil. Yeah, vanilla, chocolate, yerba mate leaf oil, spearmint, peppermint, nutmeg, black pepper, and then the wolfberry. So the wolfberry is in like most anything that you see with the Ninja wording on it, because that's where that main fruit source is going to come with the antioxidant powers and the energy and all that kind of stuff.
I know Stephanie gal on my line, her husband loves the Zing, the Nitra, the Ninja Zing is like an effervescent, sparkly drink.
Yeah.
And he loves having those. That's like his thing. But if he needs a kick.
Yeah, especially if you have somebody that's used to like drinking a lot of sodas, it's a good alternative. It only has 35 milligrams of sugar in there, which is pretty low for a carbonated drink. Yeah.
Yeah, those
All
are
right.
good.
Well, I mean, I know that time-wise we're at the limit. We went over. There's obviously a lot more out there. As with any topic that we talk about, we have over around 800 products. So we're never going to get to them all. But we like to try and just highlight some of the favorites of the guys in our life, and hopefully that was helpful to you with Father's Day coming up, or just celebrating birthdays or whenever. These are just everyday lifestyle products that you guys can incorporate easily into your life to just enhance and help. They're like supporting a healthy lifestyle. So these are things that you can just very easily just kind of switch out. And the whole goal of it is just when you're low on something. So if you go into your medicine cabinet and you're like, okay, or your husband, if he, his sign is to just put something upside down when it's out, you replace it, grab it from your own store and replace it with something that's going to serve him and give the same benefit, that same relief, but not harming and depressing the rest of his system in the process. So that's the whole goal of this. Hopefully you guys benefit from that as well. Again, we thank you for coming, and we're looking forward to seeing you guys next week. If there's any topics that you specifically want to learn more about, and we are always open to your feedback, and we love hearing from you guys. So if there's, I'm going to open up in case see if Debbie has anything else to say, but I think we're going to stop the recording in a second and then open it up and see if you guys have any questions.
Yes, thank you so much. Really appreciate y'all being here. Like Jen said, there's so much to cover, but hopefully we kind of hit the tip of the iceberg for some of the really important products that we feel that we use, or our husbands use. And actually today is my husband's birthday. So you were talking about birthdays. Yes. So I am going to close off, and we thank you again for taking your time to join us and to learn a little bit more. And we're always here to help you and answer questions. I think we're going to cover the specials or what they're giving away free in June next week. And we are totally open up for suggestions. My thing says I'm unstable. Hopefully you're hearing me and I'm not getting cut off. But if you have any other suggestions or a burning desire to learn about something in particular, please let us know, because we're here to serve you. That's why we're doing this, is to serve you all. So please keep us posted, and thanks again for joining us. I'm turning off the recording, and if you want to stick around and ask some questions, we will stay for a few minutes. Thanks again, guys. Have a great day. And